Alright, y'all ready? Back at it, back at it, back at it, back at it, back at it like a bad habit. Alright, cool. For the ones in the back, right quick. Ones in the back, right quick. Kicking it with real life productions right here. JAQUAR WRIGHT responds to Jay-Z Roots Picnic freestyle and a whole lot more things, right? So I brought up this video right here because we literally come from breaking down a video or reacting to a video right here. Let me just like zoom in so that everybody can see where we come from, right? Hip Hop Connection 034. I don't know if people can see this. Can y'all see this if I do that? You know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me just bring it within frame or so, whatever. Let me see on my, y'all can see this, you know, hopefully y'all can. Jay-Z featuring JAQUAR WRIGHT, right? So this is the collaboration that we are looking at right now. But obviously this collaboration right here was exposed by Jay-Z at the Roots Picnic as to like how it started, right? Quest introduced me to Jag. I don't even know why I still with him. You know what I mean? So Quest, Love, I think his name is Amir, right? Introduced Jay to Jag. And so that's why y'all see in my thumbnail Jay and Quest, right? That collaboration. I don't know. I didn't do enough homework in terms of them doing maybe official music or whatever, but you know, their collab was more on these live events, you know, like this Roots Picnic that's been happening according to JAQUAR WRIGHT, right? I wasn't aware that the Roots Picnic was a annual event or like a frequent event or whatever, right? And so, you know, because of that whole situation, Quest and Jay, we have the JAQUAR and Jay connection. And again, here to establish, was that a healthy or a toxic collab in terms of everything that accumulated from the point of its inception? You see what I'm saying? Which was that hip hop connection video that we saw. That was a live song performance. That was a live music performance. What the fuck I'm trying to say? All right, let me relax. That was live, right? So even with that collab, Jay-Z featuring JAQUAR WRIGHT, that's not an official song, like whatever, with the official music video, whatever. It was just, she was on the live performance with Jay-Z when he was performing the song Cry, and she was doing the backup vocals, right? The hook vocals and the, you know, those vocals in the background on song Cry, right? That's why we are here. So I said all of that to say that, right? That's why we're here. Focusing on this dynamic. And we recently heard Jay-Z take shots at JAQUAR WRIGHT and a whole plethora of other people, other entertainers, other rappers within the game, right? And this is JAQUAR's response, right? And Dame Dash also, I saw Dame Dash had a, I think it's the Art of Dialogue response. Dame Dash also responded, so no, I'm just saying JAQUAR was one of the people that was name dropped by her government. You know what I'm saying? Like using her government, like her using her real name. So yeah, that's why we're here.
That's how you've been referring to me as a conspiracy theorist. Yet, I guess you can't call me conspiracy theorist anymore because everything that I said, it ended up coming to be exactly what the fuck I said. Even when people didn't want to believe it. Even when there were people that really didn't want.
Yeah, and for those that ain't do no homework, right? Conspiracy theorist, but things have come out true that I said, because she has been on. I mean, look at the rest of this title. Look at the rest of this title down here, right? And Diddy SEX tape leaks. You know what I'm saying? So she's been on like an expose, like exposing a whole bunch of these hip hop moguls, so to speak. You see what I mean? And with Diddy, with the whole Diddy thing, she's been exposing Diddy for the kind of man that he recently got exposed as, right? How me and you came to like see the events that were exposed about Diddy, right? She's been like talking that, trying to expose that, alleging that, you know, before the Diddy trial thing happened. And so now, since things have come to the surface, even with the Diddy and Cassie dynamic, and just Diddy and how he climbed up the ranks of power within the game, and the GAY allegations. Come on. You know what I'm saying? She was on it before it literally came out to the light, like how it did, right? A couple years ago. So that's what she means by, yo, yeah, you out here calling me a conspiracy theorist and you see everything that I done said and came true. So come on, be honest in the comments. You giving her the credibility or what?
To believe that I was dead on balls accurate about everything that I said.
Okay.
Yeah, right. Wait, did you even take that as a diss? Him mentioning your name there. Yeah, did you even take it as a diss?
It's not like
this.
this.
What I took it as?
What did you take it as?
Game on. That's what I took it as. You're ready to say my name, so that means we about to get into some ignorant shit.
Oh.
Okay. Well, I will say this, Jack. He did laugh it off. So and he still fucks with Quest. So.
I mean, does he?
He said he does.
Because Amir wasn't invited to the dress rehearsal.
Was invited to the. What does that mean? Nah, what does that mean, gang? Come on. Okay, if you ask me right quick in the comments. Ask me what I think about it. Ask me what I think about the dynamic like Questlove and Jay-Z. Ask me right quick in the comments right quick. I'm gonna give you a couple seconds. Okay, you know what? Never mind. Let me just answer. I feel like he's still cool, right? Because the line itself is like, yo, the expression, gang, the expression on his face. We'll get into that when we get into the X-Files. The expression on his face, he was just like, yo, and Quest introduced me to Jack. I don't know why I F with him. Even the crowd started just like kind of giggling about it. Like kind of just like laughing. You know what I'm saying? He had a smirk on the face. I will point that out as we get into the X-Files, because that's where I don't want to bring up the video right now. It's gonna mess up the whole flow of what we're doing here, and like, yeah, it's gonna disturb some shit. You know what I'm saying? But he had a little smirk on his face, meaning, yo, it's not harsh energies towards Quest. It's just that little moment where I realized, bro, you literally introduced me to a demon, gang. I don't even know what to say.
I don't like that shit. For sure, bro. I don't like that shit.
But you still my mans, though, you see? No, you my mans. It's just, you know what I'm saying? Why her, gang? Why you gotta introduce me to her? I feel like that was the whole kind of energy, you know what I mean? But they still cool with one another. You're just a pain in the ass, Jack. Like, that's just how I see it. You see what I mean? Be honest in the comments. Tell me what, how you think it is. Because, how he expressed that bar, about Quest it wasn't that deep towards Quest, is what I picked up.
Sat down with Lauren LaRosa and said that he wasn't even sure whether or not the Jigga Man was going to be able to make it, and he was just glad that he could be there, which is funny because he was the first artist that y'all announced for the Roots picnic.
Okay.
Correct. Jay-Z said himself that he wondered why he didn't have him at the dress rehearsal, because he must have knew that bar was coming out, as it seems like everyone else knew, as far as on production, knew that bar was coming.
So much for a freestyle.
Talk about it.
Okay.
So much for a freestyle.
I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like she could tell that she's having her big one right now. But as I said, y'all, like, without Jay-Z or any of these guys that she be exposing on the net, right? Without them, like, maybe sneezing or saying something or coming out with some sort of come out party or whatever the case, you know what I'm saying, she got nothing to talk about. Meaning she got no reason to come outside, right?
Yeah, no,
it's interesting. You know what was even greasier though?
And man, I could tell she's even excited about this. She about to have fun. That's what she telling herself in her head, gang. Oh damn!
And I actually want to acknowledge Choky Chicken.
Choky Chicken.
Here on YouTube, he was doing a video and he was sharing.
What's Choky Chicken?
A clip from Amir's podcast. I've never watched it, but he was talking.
Oh shit! Quest got a podcast.
He had a voice clip of him talking about.
Never knew it. Never knew about it.
When they signed the Def Jam, how the Jigga Man shelved pretty much their music because he wanted to cut off Black Thought's trajectory because he thought he might outshine him because he was such a nice spitter. He was so fine at his craft.
Hey yo, these right here are Jaguar's shots, y'all. These right here are her official shots, y'all. I'm telling you, man. She's convinced she's getting her big one right now. I'm telling you, game.
It's funny because he did the same thing to DMX. And I'm like, and in the voice clip,
did the same thing to DMX.
That the Chokey boy played.
Who's the Chokey chicken boy?
Like Amir was laughing, talking about, hey, you know, he did what was best for his business, and I'm like,
oh,
but this is the lead rapper from your band.
Yeah, so. Bro, like to me, okay, no. Let me leave that.
Huh? You said that shit? Like, I already know. Amir don't give no fuck about Tariq's career. And I've known for a long time that he had been working in the backdrop to do whatever he had to do to keep him small.
Keep him small.
I knew that. I just wasn't sure as to why. And now it makes perfect sense. Because you've been working for the Jigga Man all along, you fucking fat bitch.
Whoa.
Why does he still fuck with you? Because you a good fucking errand boy. That's why he still fucks with you.
Bro, she's literally having that. She's having her, Pac. That's why I fucked you fat motherfucker. Hey, Bonnie. Yeah, that's her version of that expression right here. Man. I'm telling you, man. Fat. She said fat big.
Y'all with y'all Illuminati symbols and shit like that.
Talk about it.
You boule. I get it. It's clear now. I just hope that everyone else can see it. Like, seriously, who fucking does that? Who fucking dick rides another human being so much so to the point where they're willing to tank their own band for it?
Okay.
Like, huh? Like, I remember when everything was done at MCUA and we all moved on. There was that moment there, and I'm like, yo, Rich, we going independent, right? We going independent. The crew, we all going independent, right? We ain't fucking with this shit no more. We get out of the system. Rich didn't understand why that was. Why would you get out of one slavery contract just to sign up for another on a bigger plantation? I didn't understand it. We had enough. We had enough to be able to fight it out there as independent and really make it happen. But see, if you've already pledged allegiance to the devil, I guess you can't renege.